Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, welcome to Taco Tuesday right here on the Imperial Commissary. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you're having an even better week after this. I am off tomorrow. I'm going up to, don't worry, your stuff will get shipped by Mike. But I'm going up to Maine to pick up the next IC for Life charity collection. It is a consignment collection, but a whole bunch of new stuff. And we're going to take that drive back from Maine, and I got a whole bunch of other collections to go see on the way home to see if we can buy some more stuff for you. I even picked up some Loose Complete locally. So I got a collection just yesterday night locally, so I got some Loose Complete for you finally. Sorry about the delay on that. We even got some vehicles. We got some Tauntauns with reins, so we're able to mix it up a little, not just mint on cards tonight. So if you've been missing the Loose Complete, hang out. If you've been loving the mint on cards, hang out, because I got piles of them. Piles and piles. All right, Andrea's going to tag everybody. We're going to get started with something small so nobody feels like they missed out. Let me grab just a yellowing stormtrooper. How about that? He'll be letter A for us. No blaster on him. A little bit dirty. Needs a little scrub. And only his front part is yellow. I guess he was lounging in the sun too long. But there you go. Letter A. He will be a stormtrooper. And we always start off with something small like that and inconsequential, so anybody that's getting a tag doesn't feel like they missed out because that was already out there and they didn't get to see it and stuff like that. Make sure to tag your friends. Tag anybody that's looking for mint on cards or anything else I got. And Andrea's tagging away, and we're going to get going here in about 5 minutes. If you got any questions for me about the IC, about IC for Life charity, about ICRS, about ICC Con, about anything, about, I don't know, Latin American and African contemporary art. Yep, I know stuff about that. What? But let me know. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. If there was anything specific in the pictures you saw that you wanted, please make sure to let me know so I could try to get to it tonight for you. And we got it. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so 3 streams, rocking out. I got a tasty beverage. It's 100,000 degrees outside, just in case you're wondering. Here's my tan line from my sunglasses from mowing yesterday. See that? Probably see it better on my wrist because I always wear a watch. There you go. Look at that. Living in the sunshine, living in the sun. Loving every day, getting cooked like a lobster. Brent Lancaster, what up, dude? How you doing? John Noakes is first. Brendan Cook, what up? Little woohoo for Michael Lester. Andrea is done, so we're good to go, folks. Let me grab some of these new Complete Figs here. Check it. Hooray! Complete Figs. Look at that, Mike. Everything you're shipping tomorrow is not a mint on card. Aren't you happy? Letter B. What better way than to start with the letter B for Biker Scout? Look at this. It's practically Sesame Street up in here on Taco Tuesday. Letter B is brought to you by the letter B. This is a Biker Scout, letter B. Got pretty decent hands. Be good at driving a bike or a speeder bike, I am quite sure. And he is complete. Here's his blaster. Biker Scout blasters are always hard to hold because they have like a weird grip. But there you go. He can hold it perfectly because he was sculpted that way. Starting off at $1 hair, letter B is Biker Scout. What chips? I don't know. I got a Slave one, I got a Cloud Car, I got a couple Land Speeders, I got a Jabba's Throne, I got a Wampa, I got another Slave one, I got a Snow Speeder that's only missing the harpoon, but it has a little tow cable box, and a Darth Vader TIE Fighter. And I've got a Dagobah that has its foam. How about that? It looks like you'd expect it to look, but nonetheless, it's there. All right, letter C. May as well stick with the letters since we're Sesame Streeting it up tonight. The Mighty Chewbacca. Poo poo. Poo. Mighty Chewbacca. Letter C for Chewbacca. Duh. Letter D. What do I got for D? D. None of those begin with the letter D. Aha. Dengar begins with the letter D. Letter D is for Dengar. Do you think he was a cool kid and was like, I want to be a cool bounty hunter. I'm going to cover myself in ace bandages and do it that way. Instead of getting a cool helmet like Boba Fett. Wow, his arms are super tight. Not that they're usually loose, but, I mean, his arms are just noticeably tight. There you go. Dengar, letter D. Letter F. FX7 is the letter F. This FX7 is really nice. I know it's crazy to say for an FX7 because it's such a common figure, but it is a really nice one. Like good paint and everything. Red eye. Exterminate. Wrong movie. Too poor for a helmet. Must not be a good bounty hunter. There you go, babe. That's thinking right there. G is for Greedo is a G. Do I have a Greedo? There's the green guy right there. G is for Greedo. The Rhodesian. Only time it's not weird for an alien to have antennas that are suckers is when all his fingertips are suckers. It's kind of his thing. Little Greedo action right here. There you go. It's in pretty good condition. A little bit of scraping by his toes, but you could hardly tell because of the colors on Greedo. And he is complete. Utabutu solo. Yes, Greedo. Matter of fact, I have. Tell Jabba. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Gotta have a Han Solo, right? Hoth. A Hoth Snowtrooper. That sure sounds like a letter H to me, and it's right in front of me. Snowtrooper with cape. He's looking good. Here is him against a white piece of paper. Univisor Snowtrooper. He's got a cape there. And he is complete with his blaster. Starting at $1, $1 holler. On Snowy. If he went outside today, he would melt. Because it is way too hot for what he's wearing. And now for I. Alright, everybody. What is a... Imperial Officer or IG-88? Let's do IG-88. Both of those are I. I was like, what starts with an I? That's going to be a tough one. And it wasn't. Got two of them right in front of me. IG-88. This is the one that's considered the matte finish IG-88. And he is complete with his two guns, his long-range rifle and his Stormtrooper blaster. Yes. Oh, wrong IG. Letter I is for IG-88. Alright, let's put these back in the bin. How about that? Loose figures. Aren't y'all excited? I'll always find you more. Don't you worry. Sometimes you got to give me a couple weeks, but I'll always find it. Because I pay more than anybody, and I'm always hunting. And I don't really spend cash on anything else in the world except for Star Wars stuff, so. Because I like it. Alright. What was I doing? Letter E. Letter E. What is the letter E here? I don't have anything that starts with the letter E, but I got a freaking awesome comic book cover. Look at that thing. It's got like all the good characters. Bad guys with helmets. Those have always been my favorite, bad guys with helmets. This is a number 17 from the Darth Vader comic. It is my comic, so it has never been read, opened, no page has been flipped. It was immediately bagged and boarded. Retail price, $3.99. But there you go. Starting at $1 hair, letter E, Darth Vader, number 17, with really awesome artwork. Look at that artwork. It's very well done. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right. Letter N, letter N. Let's do some back-to-back mini rigs here, just because these are so nice and clean. Just got these in that collection yesterday, but look at how nice and clean that is. Usually mini rigs are like yellow, or yellowing, or at least the stain on the seam where the glue was, but look at how nice that is. It's very, very clean. It was a very clean collection I picked up, so that's good. Like, even these figures are really nice that I just put up. Look at how clear that bubble is. Like, that's never clear. Like, I'm way far away and you can see me. It's just really clean collection, like, you know? Letter M as in Michael. Letter N as in Nancy. And there you be. Alright, letter P and letter O. P and O. Let's do a speeder bike and a tauntaun. Speeder bike complete. Flaps work. Handlebars. Very clean, very nice. 100% complete. Speeder bike is going to be letter P as in Paul. I gotta see if it knocks over the other stuff. Hold on. That might be a problem eventually. We will see. And then a beautiful tauntaun with unbroken reins and very nice paint there. Little snap to the belt, but whatever, that always happens. But unbroken reins is the story of the day here. Nothing wrong with those. No glue, no fixes, no nothing. Just unbroken. Looking good. Yaggle gaggle. Starting at $1. And that one's going to be letter O as in... Oh, that's nice. Alright, some carded figures for Thing, and Thing. Thing 1, Thing 2, and Thing 3. Let's just pick these 3 marks off the top. What do you say? Alright, first and foremost, not bad. We got, a Clipper Lando General. Clipper Lando General with catalog. We're going to have to start him off with a reserve. You know what? Let's not start him off with a reserve. He is a Clipper Lando General. I'm going to go with the belief system that you guys know what that's worth, and if I let it spin for a while, it's going to go for what it's worth. I would be starting it off at a starting price of probably $700 because it is a Clipper. But we shall see. Starting off at $1, let's see what happens. Clipper Lando General. Last 17-year programs, #1 in your hearts. Clipper Lando General. Letter S, starting at $1, so it can go for anything. Let's see. Next up, we've got a tauntaun down. What is tauntaun? The P? Oh, figures. It's that speeder bike nose. It's just too dang long. Whatever. Next up, 65 back removable limb C3PO. C3PO. What do you need? The Power of the Force one? I sent it off to AFA. And she doesn't need it. Which one do you need there, Toby? I'll see if I got an extra. Beautiful C3PO, unpunched. This is C3PO removable limbs. Return of the Jedi card. I don't know what these go for, but I'm being lazy right now, so I'm going to say starting at $1. Bubble is great. Card is nice and flat. It is a 65 back C3PO. Very nice condition, unpunched. And he looks great in there. And that removable limb C3PO has gotten a lot more sought after over the years. I remember back in the day, nobody wanted it. They wanted the like non-removable limb one. But now it's the other way around. Removable limbs are worth more than non-removable limbs. I don't know why. But there you go. Beautiful C3PO. That's going to be letter T as in Tom. And then Droid's Uncle Gundy the Gunderson. Uncle Gundy, everybody's coach from high school. Uncle Gundy. Just with longer pants. Beautiful condition. Nothing wrong with it. It's an American card, not Canadian. Great bubble. Oh, there is a dent right there. Little tiny dent. Hardly noticeable. Certainly can't notice it from the front at all. No cracks, no breaks, no nothing. Just a little teeny tiny dent there. Perfect flat card. Great card. Boom. Looking good. Uncle Gundy starting at $1. $1 holla. $1 holla. Ooh, put the case upside down. Yeah, if you guys, bid up to like 20% less than it would sell for, not including tax, then we can move these and it'll be fun and we get through them all. Get you a whole bunch of stuff out. I need my reaching device. It's quite too far away. Bam! Uncle Gundy going up. Letter U for Uncle Gundy. How about them apples? Cool. Let's do this playset right here for letter Z. We'll start off on letter Z. Because it's right here. Off playset. Still clicks. Still good. He's good to go. Complete. Probot playset. Starting at $1. Letter Z. And here's everything spinning right now. Look at this live sale action. Awesome possum. Enjoy. If you got any questions about anything, want me to show you something again, just ask. I'm happy to. I'm happy to show you stuff again. I am getting nervous though because I started a Clip Orlando General off at $1 and it's at $160 and his blaster is worth twice that. So hopefully it'll all work out. But that's a Clip Orlando General. Not a loose Lando General with no cape and no blaster, which is kind of the price tag we're at right now. Yakko, gakko. Yakko, gakko. Nobody has bid $1 on the Tauntaun with Unbroken Reigns. Nobody at all. Somebody want to get in on that? Tauntaun Unbroken Reigns. We got no bids on Chewbacca complete. No bids on Dengar complete. No bids on Letter E, the Darth Vader comic. No bids on FX7. You guys are discerning. Won't even spend $1 on a vintage figure. I see. Oh, you know what we do have? We have a awesome poster, which I didn't look up. Hold on, I'm going to look up the poster before I show you. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm an old cowhand on the Rio Grande. Okay, it's a official Empire Strikes Back German poster. It is from 1980. It is vintage. It is legit. And it looks like they go between $300 and $700 on eBay. So let's start it off at, I don't know, $200, which is cheap for what it is. And I will show you what it is right now. And this one does have that tape mark. So let's start it off at $100. So that way you know it's a killer deal. It has that tape mark and it has a little tear at the top center. Just wear from being folded. So it is not perfect, but it is kind of still really nice condition. And for $100, it is 1/3 of retail price. Well, it's actually, some of them are $700. So it's like 1/7 of retail price, starting at $100. So there you go. Once again, I'm going to remind you that is a Clipper, sealed, mint on card, tri-logo, Lando General. Lando General with no card, no bubble, no star case, no Clipper is worth more than we currently have a bid. So get on that Lando General. It is too cheap, folks. So is C-3PO, to be fair, and so is Uncle Gundy, to be fair. So the only one I'm worried about is that Lando General, to be honest, though, because that is a Clipper Lando General. That's hard to get. Die Krieg Imperium. Sam Cobra takes over on that beauty of a poster. Get you a great deal on that one, man, because what do I know about posters? I want you to know that not every collection I go to get is awesome and stellar and a good deal and blah, 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 blah. I got offered one today, and it was like a bunch of vehicles, bunch of figures and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, how much do you want? And they're like, $7,000. And if you did full max retail, if everything was in perfect condition, it would be worth about $6,000, right? And individual sales. And, like the Y-Wing, they had a Y-Wing say in there. And it didn't have the front guns, it didn't have the top guns, it didn't have the bomb, and it had neither of the thrusters. The two thrusters, it didn't have either of them. And they were calling that $125. So, believe me, I weed through a lot of garbage to get these good finds that you see. I do the legwork. Yeah, that's what happens, Dion Noakes. When you start getting most of the stuff, then it's harder to find the stuff that's left. That's why you don't have it yet. We got no bids on Letter Z. Letter Z does have a Probot attached to it that's worth, what, $80 on its own? And we have 0 bids on Letter Z. I think you guys need some times to look at stuff and realize that it's for sale, because there's a bunch of stuff with no bids on it that is worth a lot more than, like, I mean, just that Probot, or just the Imperial Probe Droid is worth $80 all day long on its own. And there are no bids on that playset. Complete playset. Letter Z. Yes, the speeder bike is complete. And in very nice condition. Very clean. Nice one. What's up, Robert Lovato? How you doing? Peezy's in really nice condition as well. The speeder bike is in really nice condition. Alright, it looks like we have bids on everything, so that's good. We're going in the right direction. Alright, folks, let me know if you want to see anything else, if you want to see anything up close, if you've got a question about anything. Brian Campbell takes over on that tri-logo Clipper. Lando General. Maine, I don't know. I'm going tomorrow, Jason. So I'm out of here tomorrow. Manana to Maine. But got lots of stuff to pick up on the way back, or at least a bunch of collections to see. One toy store that's trying to get out of vintage Star Wars. I always like those, because they tend to have boxes and bins full of stuff that they haven't even sorted yet, and I'm good at sorting, so. Letter EI is a German Empire Strikes Back original poster from the 80s. Der Kriegsstinger. You can see it on the bottom right. Imperium Schloss Zurich. Sorry if we have any Germans on. I know sprechen Sie Deutsch. Is H a special variant or just especially clean? He's just clean. He's the Univisor. They call it the Univisor variant, but no, he's not like a hard torso or something weird. He's just pretty good shape. these figures are actually pretty good shape. It was a nice collection I picked up. Like, his stuff really wasn't beat up very much. Got a TIE fighter that's kind of beat up. But like, most of his stuff was pretty good condition. Like, even his Slave 1 had most of the stickers on it, and usually there's stickers missing. Boop, 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 boop. Were Bib Fortuna's cape colors varied in the U.S. or just internationally? Just internationally for the big variations, like the wine-colored cape or burgundy cape squid or the dark green. Those are Lily Letty. The only one that was technically American that was a different color is the black cape that you will find on... Is it the Jabba the Hutt box or... It's definitely on an insert, like a C-3PO insert or something like that, or the insert on the little boxes. But that was a just a prototype that they were using for the pictures kind of deal. But yeah, burgundy cape squid, you're only going to find Lily Letty. And there's tons of fakes of that, so be careful. Know what you're doing, or you will get ripped off. Because there's definitely a lot more fakes than there are real ones. Either know what you're doing or use only a reputable seller. Like a million fakes of that. Repro. All right, we're only at $300, which is $50 below the price of the loose complete figure for a Clipper carded tri-logo Lando General, folks. You're killing me. But Lando Generals, you could sell a loose complete one for $350, and we are currently at $300 on a complete carded, great condition, ultra rare Clipper with catalog still attached. We got $70 on that Hoth playset, so it's still less than just the Probe Droid goes for, FYI. Probe Droid goes for $80. The playset is currently at $70 for everything you see there. Bunch of free stuff. But yeah, if you want to see anything, let me know. Happy to show you. Tauntaun's reins are unbroken. He's only at $30. Steal of a deal on that Tauntaun. Unbroken reins are harder and harder to come by every year. Yeah. The first mint on card is a Clipper Lando General. Very nice condition. If you want to see any of these up close, let me know. Very nice condition. Unpunched. It has a tack hole in the tab. But no big deal. It's dirt cheap. Sealed. Very nice. And it is a Clipper card. So it is the one Amsterdam Brussels release. So it's got that little catalog stuck to the back. The middle one is a C3PO removable limbs, 65 back, mint on card, unpunched, great bubble, perfect bubble on him. Nothing wrong with him there. And the letter U is an Uncle Gundy, droids mint on card, tiny little dent in it, but nothing bad. If you want to see any of those up close, Jason, just tell me. Happy to show you. But otherwise, that's the 3 mint on card spinning currently. They're all still really, really, really good deals. If you're wondering. Everything's great deals. Like, I mean, not to be that guy. I know it's just a mini rig, but that's $16. And it is the cleanest, nicest, clearest bubble mini rig ever. Like, I know it's not going to be $3,000, but $16 is insane. If you saw this at a toy show, you'd snatch it up for $25 blindfolded. And that's literally everything on this list right now is cheap. Everything on this list is nice and cheap. Literally everything is well below market. Lando, please, up close. You got it. And the Lando is the most below market, so I'm more than happy to show you again. It is a tri-logo Clipper Lando. It's got the Clipper catalog attached to the back there. For a tri-logo, it's a great bubble. Couple little teeny tiny dents, but nothing. No cracks, no breaks, no nothing like that. Just little dents. Flat card. And the thing is for it to have this, it had to be released, sold in Amsterdam or Brussels. Now, that is such a teeny tiny market, which makes this such a rare variant. It's crazy. Like, I'm more than happy to say this is an extremely rare variant. And I don't use the word rare very much because everybody uses it. This rocket firing Boba Fett's so rare. Yeah, well, there's like 120 of them that I know of, and a dude just found one in a bin in Cincinnati, so not really. But this is like legit rare. And the only problem is that tack hole in the tab, but it's only in the tab. It's not in the card. So if you make it punched, it'd be perfect. So there you go. But nonetheless, that is a complete Lando General. Even if it was loose, it's worth more than it's currently going for. Even if it was loose, it's worth $350. Lando is letter S. S is in Sam. Lando is letter S. But crazy cheap. I don't even understand. Like, it's a rare variant card, and he's going for less than a loose complete. Too legit to quit. Adams family. Jason Betancourt takes over at the price of a loose complete Lando at $350. Thanks for the bid. Right now, Lando is at the cost of a loose, complete, great condition one. Rod asked to see the poster. Well, you got it, buddy. Let's do here. Der Kriegster is the winner. This is the original Empire Strikes Back poster from Germany. Cheapest one on eBay is 300 something bucks. But we're doing good deals tonight. Great deals tonight. I need those helmets off the top shelf. Boba and Biker Scout? I guess they're for sale, man. I don't know. What do they go for? I have no idea. Those ones, right? Biker Scout is cool. When Andrea had her little sports car convertible, I drove it around in the Biker Scout helmet in the convertible. It was awesome. That was like the coolest ever. Yaggle gaggle. Unbroken reins on that yaggle gaggle, and the speeder bike is complete. Those mini rigs are in beautiful condition. Didn't get a penny more after my beautiful condition mini rig pitch. There is everything currently up for sale, and it is all cheap. Current bid and letter. Oh, it's letter EI, and the current bid is at $150. It's letter EI. EI. E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some Star Wars. E-I-E-I-O. With a prototype here and a prototype there. Here a proto, there a proto, everywhere a prototype. Old MacDonald had a farm in Cincinnati, Ohio. Brian Campbell takes over on you at 210, 210. Brian Campbell, take over on Lando. We need a bidding war on Lando to get it somewhere near a reasonable price. So I'm not whining about it all night. There we go. Vanessa Jackson taking over on those beautiful mini rigs. They're really nice mini rigs. For mini rigs, they're really nice condition. E-I-E-I-O. Rod M. Schwartz takes over on EI. Brian Campbell, thanks, buddy. He is starting a bidding war on Lando. It's a beautiful Lando Clipper. That's what we need. We need a bunch of bids on it. It doesn't have to go for as much as it's worth, but I'd like it to go for a little bit more than a loose complete figure. Jason Betancourt shoots right back on letter S at $400. Brian Campbell takes over on Uncle Gundy. The German poster is going, it's people want it. It's very nice. This is German. Good evening, Ken. How are you? Hope you're having a great day on this lovely Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. You can't hear that music without wanting to see the asteroid sequence. I'm telling you, man, that is the true the true rating, I can't think of the word, but of any score is if you just hear it and it, like, you can see what's happening when it's playing, like, automatically. Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, 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 boom. They also use that bum ba da dum bum 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 in Solo. I like Solo. For the record, I like Solo. Doing all right. That's what we like to hear. I'm all right. Don't nobody worry about me. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, T is C3PO. You are currently in the lead at $200. C3PO removal limbs. Do you want to see it again, Jason? Let me know. You are currently in the lead. Aaron Romine takes over on that beautiful, beautiful Clipper Lando General. Beautiful card. Really nice one. Hard to find. Kenny Bannigan takes over on that C3PO. You want to see it again? Cool. I'm on it. Let me get my my reaching device. I always thought I would never have one of these until I got old, because it's for old people, right? Go buy one. They're on Amazon. It is so freaking convenient. It's stupid. Like, you can put things on the top shelf, like, no problem. That C-3PO just touched the ceiling. Yeah, Solo... Dude, Solo only got a bad rap because The Last Jedi was bleeding the franchise. It was like a gaping wound. And they slapped Solo on as a bandage. Which was messed up. They didn't advertise it right. They released it early. They swapped out and put Ron Howard in to patch together a movie quick enough. But it was a good movie. And it's unfortunately that we didn't get a Solo 2 and a Solo 3. Because I really want to see the story. I think it would be cool to see Darth Maul and Crimson Dawn and, you know what I mean? Like, all the cool stuff from the books. I was all in, dude. And I really liked Beckett. And I really liked the dude Emmerich that played Solo. I wish he wasn't a fancy actor so I could be like, dude, I know you think that people don't like Solo, but lots of people on the IC like Solo. Come to our convention. But he's, like, fancy for other movies I've never seen, so... I don't think he even does conventions. But I thought he was cool as Han Solo. Yeah, Solo had a great setup for a sequel, man. I was ready to go. Darth Maul, Kira. A dude that's in all the Marvel movies that was in Knight's Tale originally. Whatever his name is. He's crazy famous. Don't know his name, though. Kenny Bannigan, S is already at $435, so you'd have to go a little bit higher. Brian Campbell just took over at $445. Yeah, I wonder what the original cut was like before Howard redid it. I think he did a fine job, man. But, I don't know. I really liked Solo, man. I thought it was a great idea. It was a fun adventure. Kenny Bannigan wants to go on T with that bid, dear. On the 260 on T, Kenny Bannigan. There we go. Yeah, it would have been cool to have even just like a 30-second Boba Fett introduction in Solo would have been cool. Where he just like bumps into him in the street and they like grill each other for 30 seconds. Approach Amelia Clark. You got it, buddy. Ken, all you gotta do is you just give me the $250,000 and I will get her, man. No problem, bro. Here, let's find out who her contact agent is. Oh, she was in a Terminator movie. I had no idea. Not a very good one. Ah, she's with CAA, Creative Artists. She's expensive. Ooh, I do have, her agent. Steve, just for the heck of it, how much is Amelia Clark? There, I just sent an email. I'll find out how much she costs. But then, Ken, I'll tell you, and you could start saving. So we could get her. But I will get a quote just for you, Ken. Mando just dropped in value. No, he's alright. They're meant to take a beating. C-3PO got jealous. We've got to pipe her down. Pipe her down. But also don't worry. My stuff is always covered till you get it. So you don't have to stress about stuff like that. If anything does happen. You're safe with me. You're in good hands with Allstate. You're in good hands with IC Toys. You got what?
Allstate guy?
Allstate, yeah.
One Jedi on.
Oh, yeah, he is, yeah. Mike, you got a bin? I actually only watched the first 2 episodes of Darth Maul. I never finished. I should really do it. Was it kind of a snoozer? Yeah. Letter row again. You got it. Tauntaun. There's a Tauntaun. He goes yackle gackle. He has unbroken reins. He is in very nice condition. His belt loop is cracked right there. But his reins are unbroken. And he's got nice paint. He's got a couple marks right there, but otherwise very nice paint. Nice limbs. Stands good. I don't know. Gaggle, gaggle. Gaggle, gaggle. Letter O, as in Of course you can play with that tauntaun. Anytime, Kenny. Always feel free to ask to look at stuff, folks. Happy to show you. I'm just hanging out over here anyway. Boom, 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 boom. All right, folks, here are the loose complete figures. Get in your bids on these because I'm going to call them and get you out some new ones here in a couple minutes. So if you want any of these, bid on them now. That Chewbacca's only $10. Dengar's only $10. Later, Mikey. Drive safe. Thank you very much. F is at $6. Greedo is only at $22. Complete. Univisor Snowtrooper is at $58. Show us your tacos. I don't have tacos till later, man. I gotta finish this and then I get to have tacos. Alright, explain to me something. Ready? Why is IG-88 $16? It's a vintage Star Wars action figure. You got to think $3. It's got a Stormtrooper blaster. Those things are $20 to $25, right? It's got another blaster that sells for $5. So how is it not like a $30 figure? Why is it $16? How does that make sense to anybody? I'm just wondering because IG-88 is always like that. It sells for cheap, but it's got a lot of pieces and parts. It's not even worth selling an IG-88. Oh, gee whiz, Massey Michael. Well, I didn't take it that way. But I don't know what that is about IG-88. He's got so many parts and pieces, it's like not even worth selling them. It's better to just sell that blaster separate and get $20. Because even though it's the blue one, it'll still net you $20. You know, top tip, learn what's the difference between Lily Letty blasters and regular blasters, and buy up all the IG-88s you can with Lily Letty blasters in their hands because somebody made a mistake. You'll make a fortune. Because you could get an IG-88 for, what, $20 or whatever? And a Lily Letty PvP blaster, they do come in blue, and it's not like only with IG-88 and Imperial officers like in America. And they're with other figures as well. And then it's a $50 blaster. So that's a top tip. The top tip used to be buy up all the B-Wing pilots and you'll end up getting one or two of the all black blasters, but people caught on to that one, so that doesn't happen much anymore. But I used to do that all the time. I used to go on eBay, and every single B-Wing pilot, I would look at it, and if any of the blasters looked like dark color, or I could definitely not tell that they were 100% the blue one, just buy them up. And I got like 4 or 5 Imperial Gunner blasters that way. For like $12, $13. Oh yeah, totally, Garen. IG-88, I don't know what it is. It's like nobody wants them. You know what else is a weird one? The Lando Skiff. It's a cheap figure. It goes for cheap. But it's a good figure. It's a cool figure. And it has a helmet. But it just goes for cheap. Good evening, Dan Miller. All right, folks, get in your bids on these. I'm going to start calling them with letter A. Letter E is a Darth Vader comic right there. Darth Vader comic, bagged and boarded. Nobody's hurt. Or nobody's even read it or flipped a page. Alrighty, we're going to start off with letter A. That's a naked stormtrooper. Letter A is at $8. Going once. Oh, just got a new bid on that. We're going to start off with the Biker Scout complete. going for $25 on the Biker Scout there. Letter B as in Biker Scout. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Biker Scout is sold. Yeah, dude, you never know. Lily Letty Emperor Kane. Next up, Dengar Complete for a total of $10 going to Mr. Sam Cobras. Letter D going once, twice, 3 times. Dengar for 10 bones. Sold. All right, we're going to get rid of letter E here because Andy Burroughs has it at, nope, just got a new bid from Andy Burroughs. Greedo has no new bid. Letter G, Greedo at $22 going to Brent Lancaster. Going once, twice, 3 times, Greedo. See, and that's the other thing. I remember when Greedo's blaster was $25. What's a smuggler blaster cost nowadays? It's got to be up there still. But that's like a Greedo with a smuggler blaster for $22. Alrighty, folks. Next up is the Snow Trooper. Univisor Snow Trooper. Going to Mr. Ken Scott. $58. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Steal of a deal last week was that 31 back A debut card Snow Trooper for only $700. AFA 70. Just saw an AFA 80 go for $1,800. That was a steal of a deal. Whoever got that, I don't remember. But congratulations. You done good. Alright, and we got new bids on the other loose complete. So let me pull down the ones that are sold. And I will get up some new ones for those ones. How's that sound? Biker Scout is sold. Dengar is sold. Stormtrooper is sold. IG-88 has a new bid. FX7. Greedo is sold. And Snowtrooper is sold. Alright. I'm going to call this one next. It is the Hoth playset. It's got the Power Droid, or Probot, Imperial Probe Droid, gee whiz, and the whole playset, and it's cheaper than just the Imperial Probe Droid would be. So it's a good deal. It's only at $70. If you want to get in on that one, bid on it now or forever hold your peace, because I'm probably going to call it next, so I get my big wheel back. The big wheel keeps on turning. But right now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loose figures. Okay, brand new letter A. Let's do an R2-D2, R2-D Toa. This is a Taiwan R2. I thought so with the dark blue dome. He still clicks. He's in okay condition, but he is also a Taiwan variant, so be aware of that. But you could tell by that different color of blue on his dome. And also because it's written on the bottom of them. Taiwan. It must have been stuck on something. That's a little bit of dirt in there. But you can get that out. Taiwan R2-D2. Starting at $1. Letter A. R2-D2. Letter B. How about Wicket? We got Wicket here at letter B. Got some action on the poster. Wicket's got his stick. Oh. It's always so hard to get the darn accessories into Ewok's hands. Okay. He's got his stick. He's got good paint. Very nice paint. Very good condition. Great condition Wicket right there. Letter A is still live. The Stormtrooper. Alright. Stop. Sorry. Andrea, could you make R2-D2B then? Taiwan R2-D2 is B. A is still alive. Sorry about that. And then D will be Wicket. Nice Wicket for letter D. He is complete. All right, and letter G is going to be a Tusken Raider. Pretty good condition on him. I'll show EI in 1 second, brother. And he's got his gaffy stick. And he will be letter G, as in Tusken Raider, obviously. I think I put the wrong blaster with these guys. They get a Bespin blaster, don't they? I think so. We're going to put up Chief Chirpa next. Hail to the Chief, baby! Pretty nice Chief Chirpa. Little chip here and there, but not bad. Starting at $1. You can't go wrong. He is complete. Letter H, as in Chief Chirpa. As in the second letter of Chief. And Chirpa. Zipostar. Oh god, that Lando General's still super cheap at $460, folks. If anybody wants to get in on that. Here's the poster. Das Imperium Schlug Zerdik. Die Kriegsstern. Gert Wheeler. It is the German Empire Strikes Back poster from 1980. The original one. Is vintage. Yeah, Bespin blaster for Hoth Rebel Trooper. I put a bunch of Luke Hoth blasters with those. I don't know why. The brain wasn't working, I guess. That's alright. I'll fix it before I put one up. Alright, nobody wants a Hoth playset for more than $70, so we're going to sell it. That's a steal. Going once, Hoth playset. Twice Hoth playset. Thrice Hoth playset. 70 bones. Out of here. To Massey Michael. Alright, how about 4 graded figures? Sounds like a plan. Ugh. I haven't put up any graded figures tonight. Let's put up 4 graded figures. Wow, I picked some good ones. I'm going to put reserves on these because they're worth a lot of money. And graded things are easy to sell everywhere. You just put up a picture of the graded label. So give me 1 second to look these up. All right, we got an AFA 85 for $2,000. AFA 85 for $3,500. AFA 85, $2,000. Trying to find one that's comparable. The only ones I could find are $2,000 and $3,000. They're AFA 85s. This is an AFA 80. $1,250. I'm gonna start it at $1,250. It is a Power of the Forest Han Solo trench coat with blank lapel variant. It is an AFA 80, card 75, bubble 85, figure 85, 92 back Han trench coat. Absolutely stunning. Great display piece. Very beautiful. And it's going to be letter W. W. As in, wow, that's a great grade. Next up, Lumat. AFA 70 Lumat. Let's see what those go for. Power of the Force Lumat. AFA 85 for $1,000, 75 for $400, 80 for $900, 85 for $1,300, 85 for $2,500. So they go for a lot. How much is the cheapest one? Cheapest one is $400, so we're going to start it off at $300. There you go. AFA 70, card 70, bubble 85, figure 85. And the reason why the card got a 70 is it's got a crease right there. But I mean, it looks great from there. And we're only starting it off at, what did I say? $300? That's cheap. So there you go. That's going to be letter X. WX. Letter Y. Look at this. Last 17 out the wazoo. Power of the Force carded out the wazoo here. Letter Y is going to be a Barada. Unpunched Barada. This one is an AFA 80. AFA 80 Barada. 80 Barada. $600. AFA 75, $500. AFA 80, 649. I'll tell you what, we'll start it off at the price of an AFA 75, but this one's an AFA 80, and that is, how much did I just say? $500. So we're going to start him off at $500 for Barada. This one is unpunched, AFA 80, card 80, bubble 85, figure 80, and there you go. It's got a little bit of like a sticker here that needs scraping off. It's probably like up against wall paint or something. Let's see. But it's scraping off, so that'll come off. But there you go. AFA 80 Barada. He's going to be letter Y, as in yee-hoo. Can't believe that's starting at $500. WXY, and then we need a letter Z for you here. Letter Z, we got an Imperial Dignitary. Yeah, it's definitely a Y80. I didn't look, but the bubble, yeah, the bubble looks yellow. I'll tell you when it spins around here. Lumat does not have a Y grade. Barada does have a Y grade. And Han Solo does have a Y grade. Last up, last but not least, Imperial Dignitary. Where's Dan Balkibar Takamoose? He loves these figures. This one's AFA 80. $500. AFA 60 is $400. Y grade just means the bubble is yellow. That's all. We're going to start this one off at AFA 75 is $400, so $400. AFA 80 is more than that, but whatever. This is an AFA 80, but we're going to start it off at the 75 grade price. Archival. So we're going to start it off at $395. $400 we're going to start it off at. Imperial Dignitary 92 back. AFA 80. It is an 80Y. See the Y right there? And that just means the bubble is yellowing. But it can even be on like a minimally yellow bubble too. And this is letter Z as in zebra. Or Imperial Dignitary. Check this out. You ready? Bam! Where else are you going to see what's going on right there? Nowhere else is the answer. Nowhere else. Only on Crazy Taco Tuesday. That's the only place. The poster EI is 233. What are the subs on Imperial Dignitary? I will tell you as soon as it spins around, my love. Un momento, por favor. 80, 90, and 80. Oh no, wait. 80, 90, 90. That's... Why is that not an 85? Because they can't do math or something. I think the Imperial Dignitary, I'm waiting for it to spin around again, dear, but I think it's an 80, 90, 90. Yeah, the card is an 80, the bubble is a 90, and the figure is a 90. So that Imperial Dignitary is two 90s and an 80, which obviously, when you do the math, comes out to a 80 overall grade. Two 90s and an 80. If they scored school the way AFA averages grades, everybody would go insane. Darren Oscovari takes over on the poster at 260. That's crazy. Imperial Dignitary is a card 80, bubble 90, figure 90. And it's got an 80 overall grade. It's complete insanity. But anyway, it's dirt cheap starting bid. It's starting at the price of a AFA 75. And it's an AFA 80. Card 80, bubble 90, figure 90. And as we all know, AFA 75s are a lot less than AFA 80s. AFA 80 is where the price jumps. But anyway, here's everything that's spinning right now. Darren Oscavari takes over on the poster. Darren, there is a Clipper Lando General sitting there on letter S. And it's only at $460, man. In case you're into a Clipper variant Lando General. It's cheap. I'd say everything on Z is cheap too, but I literally just started spinning all those, so they should be cheap because that's what I started them at. Cheap. Kyle Bolenbaugh takes over on Han Solo trench coat with the blank lapels. We only got 20 bucks on a complete wicket. I know for a fact his spear is worth what, 35? What's going on, folks? Whoa, Chad is here. There's that. All right, folks, I'm going to leave for 5 minutes. Chad's going to take over. If you need anything, ask Chad. Thanks, buddy.
What's up, guys? Late to the party. Speeder bike complete. Let's see. Where's the speeder bike? Oh, on letter P. Yeah, the one on letter P is complete. Oh, there you go. Andrea said it. Hey, Mr. Lancaster, how are you, sir? Hey, Jarvis, what's cracking? What's up, Sam? Tauntaun range good. Let's see here. Yeah, here, I'll show it close up. No cracks. No breaks, I don't think. Andre says the saddle, so here's the buckle. There you go. You're welcome. Anything else anyone wants to look at? Hey Kenny, what's up, man? Good to see everyone on tonight. Yeah, there's a bunch of nice carded stuff that's going up on the sale. Time for a new E, says Mr. McKee. What was on E? The comic book? Let's see. Letter E's at $3. That Darth Vader comic. Let's look in the letter E box and see what we can find if there's anything for letter E. Do you want more comics on letter E or open belly? Open belly. What? Talk about the tauntaun. Is it an open belly? Oh no, I don't think it is. Be careful what you ask for, Jason. 'Cause I could find some really odd things.
Just the chair one.
Yeah. Celebrate Creative something studio.
What is it?
What was that? Jason said odd stuff for letter E. Anything odd? I could find some really odd stuff.
I have no idea what that is.
It's pretty odd.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Episode 1, Attack of the Clones, Creative Print Studio, Lucas Arts.
That is a video game company.
Yeah, that's their video game wing. Who knows? It's sealed. Interesting.
Never knew its true potential.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird. Neither of us know what it is.
Yeah.
So there you go. Google
It's pretty odd. Creative Print Studio.
What is it, episode 2?
Yeah, episode 2. Creative Print Studio. CD-ROM. We've got some action on G, some on O. I'm looking for something odd for letter E.
I see a couple of them for sale, but the internet doesn't know what the heck it is.
They don't even know what it is.
Made by Epson, so it's for printers.
Ooh, I wonder if it's like
video game.
Yeah, I don't know. Did it like come with a printer when you bought a printer?
Mm.
Anybody know what this is? It's still sealed, but I don't know what it is. The experts out there can tell me. There we go. There's a bid on X. 325 on X.
Nope, literally nobody knows.
Google can't figure out what that CD is.
I'm on page 3 of Google and I've got nothing. I mean, I've got 2 of them for sale on eBay.
No description.
Custom artwork, murals, fine art prints, and seasonal collections.
Custom art prints.
Hmm. Ah, there you go. If you're into retro computing, this was in 2002 2002 LucasArts CD-ROM that allowed kids to design and print Star Wars Attack of the Clone banners and crafts.
Oh, cool. Did you guys hear that? Did you say 2002?
2000 to 2002. It was on the market for 2 years. The big wheel is all graded, but on cards.
Yeah, here we go. Those are the ones that are up right now. Are you good?
That's kind of cool. I wonder what pictures it has on it. Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know, it'll fit right there if you want to put it up. Yeah, I was going to call you, but you're back. Alright, guys. Mike's back. Have fun. You want this right here?
Oh, yeah, good looking. Thank you. All right, if anybody wants to know about anything and has any questions about anything, just let me know. Happy to answer them. Barada and Imperial Dignitary have no bids yet, and they are cheaper than you can get an AFA 75, and they're both 80s. So... FYI. Alright folks, let me know if you want to see anything again or if you had any questions about anything. Great deals to be had up there. Taiwan R2-D2 only at 26 bucks. Complete Chewbacca only at $11. I remember when a bowcaster was 25 bucks. It's a good deal. Yes, WXYZ are all graded. All still really good deals. Lando General Tri-Logo Clippers is a good deal. I'm going to call C-3PO removable lens and Uncle Gundy just because I want to put up new stuff. I can't call that Clipper Lando yet because it's just so freaking cheap. It's crushing my soul. But I'll call the other ones. Letter X is at $325 currently. It's an AFA 70 Lumat. Power of the Force Lumat. Card 70, bubble 85, figure 85. Alright, we're going to call C-3PO. If you want to get in on C-3PO, do it now or forever hold your peace. That is a 65 back min on card. C-3PO removable limbs. It's currently at 260 for Kenny Bannigan. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up, we're going to call that Uncle Gundy for $240 for Mr. Lazaretin. Going once, twice, three times. All right, next up for letter T, we're going to do an AFA 85 archival B-Wing pilot, unpunched. Subgrades are straight 85s, card 85, bubble 85, figure 85. That's an AFA 85 B-Wing pilot, unpunched. And that's going to be letter T. Let's start it off at $1, whatever. I mean, it's an AFA 85. It should take care of itself. We're going to put that on letter T here. Starting at $1, AFA 85, Power of the Force, B-Wing pilot. Beautiful, great example right there. Well, now this one, there are none for sale on eBay. Sorry, I'm trying to find a close price. I don't really see any for sold on eBay either. I see just the coin sold. There's one for sale, $500 ungraded, yellow. $750 ungraded. There's one that sold at Hakes. $2016, that doesn't help. I was going to put this up, but I can't find a single graded example that's sold. Or anything that's available, or available for sale, or anything. And I even checked Hakes. I even checked Heritage. Which doesn't deserve me saying their name out loud, but I checked it. Their website is down. Big surprise. There's some ungraded ones available on eBay, $750 ungraded. This is an 85 though. Let me look on Facebook. The Tauntaun has very nice reins, very nice paint. His belt buckle on his saddle does have a crack in it, but the saddles are cheap. The Reigns are expensive, and the Reigns have no cracks, no glue, no nothing. It's nice. I don't see a single comparable for sale, so I can't even put a quote price on this. This is just a hard to find figure, I guess. I didn't know it was that difficult to be found, but I'm even looking on Facebook right now, and I don't see any that have sold since 2017 is the most recent. I'm just going to pick out something easier to find. Letter Z was called a long time ago, Michelle. Maybe hit refresh. Oh, Andrea already said that. Forget it. Pay no attention to me. Sorry. Yeah, this will be easier to find. Leia Endor, AFA 75, card 75, bubble 85, figure 85. Let's see why the card got a 75. It's not easy to tell why the card got a 75. There's a little bit of creasing by your foot right there. But you can't even see it on the back, so it's not that deep of a crease, but it's there. So we'll start this one off at, I don't know, 250 bucks. Looks like they're worth about $4. So yeah, we'll start off at 250 bucks. Leia, AFA 75, Power of the Force Leia. Oh no, that's a Power of the Force. I'm looking at a regular one. Here, hold on. Don't hold me to that yet. $750. AFA 90, so that's worth a lot more. Here, we'll start it off at $350. There's a nice ungraded one that's $350, and this one's graded, so there you go. There's an ungraded one, so we'll start it at the ungraded price. AFA 75, card 75, bubble 85, figure 85, Power of the Force 1992 back, Leia Combat Poncho. Starting off at 350 bucks on letter U as in uniform. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. And if anybody's seen a graded X-Wing, Luke X-Wing pilot, Power of the Force that's gone, let me know, because I can't find a comparable. Yeah, currently Z is a Power of the Force Imperial Dignitary AFA 80 with high subgrades. You guys gonna make me call that freaking Lando Clipper for 460 bucks? Oh, you're killing me. Lando General Clipper, I am about to call for $460. If anybody out there at all is interested in a Clipper Lando, that's so cheap it's stupid. But I'm going to call it because it's been up there long enough. That's letter S. It's going for Aaron Romine at $460. That's going to be the steal of the deal this week. That's cheaper than the darn Snowtrooper. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Lando General Clipper Tri-Logo sold to Aaron Romine. Good dude. For $460. Oh, Brian Campbell just got in there, so it's still live. Thank goodness I don't have to cry myself to sleep tonight on my huge pillow. Let's call letter E for you. I'm going to call letter E. The Darth Vader comic for $3. Andy Burroughs. Going once, twice, 3 times. You want something weird. Let's find something weird for letter E. What do I got that's weird? Let me see. Here, this is weird. Star Wars clock. I can't get it to work, but I do not have the proper DC adapter. I tried it with batteries. It did not work for me, but it looks to be in great shape. I can still spin the dials. So, I don't know. AM, FM radio. It's got the radio wire there. On, off, auto, alarm, volume. I could not personally get it to work. I know one of these sold for $250 on Deal No Deal, but it was working. So I'm going to start this one at $1 and we'll see where it goes. But it's awesome for display purposes, or maybe you can get it working. I don't know. So another tornado in Torrington? That's crazy. All right, so letter E. There we go. Officially something weird for letter E. Starting at $1. Letter E. All right, let's call letter M and letter N. Right here. Boop, boop. Letter M is at $40. That's the MLC3. Very nice condition. Actually, Aaron Romine's in the lead on both M and N, so I'm going to call both those together. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Aaron Romine sold. There you go. Next up, we're going to call the Tauntaun for Mr. Atkins, letter O. Going once, twice, 3 times. Tauntaun. He's good deal with Unbroken Reigns. I bet you can't buy Unbroken Reigns for $32. Next up, Speeder Bike Complete at 35 Bone Marinos. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sorry, Brent Riggs. Your bid was too late. Please bid early, bid often, folks. You don't want to miss out. Sold. Or wait, did you make it in on the Tauntaun? I think you made it in on the Tauntaun, Brent. Hold on 1 second. Let me check the times here. The Tauntaun might still be alive. The speeder bike is sold. Yeah, Brent Riggs, I have your bid. I have your bid before it was sold. No, it's... Yeah. Or no, your bid was on the speeder bike, not the Tauntaun. Alright, Brent Riggs, the speeder bike is still alive. Brent Riggs is in the lead. I'm sorry, Brent. The Tauntaun is sold. Tauntaun is sold. Alright, so what did we just sell? Mini rigs. Letter M, Wampa. He's got a little bit of a yellow, but his hands are still good. He can still hold the figure. A little bit of yellow on his tummy. Wampa starting at $1. Letter M is in Michael. Is a Wampa starting at $1. Letter M is in Michael. Letter N is going to be a land speeder. It's got an N in there somewhere. Let's check out under the hood. Still got an engine. Nice looking land speeder. Good glass. Nice looking land speeder. It's missing the shifter sticker right here, but it has the other sticker there. It's missing that sticker too. But still, nice looking land speeder. Whoa, it's got a melt hole in the seat, FYI, so that's definitely a detractor from it. But I couldn't even tell till just now when I was spinning it. It's got a nice windshield, good land speeder, still bounces good. Letter N as in Nancy. Alright, we got another mini rig here. This one, I thought somebody should get a Tesla Cybertruck wrapped to look like this. It would look cool. Because it kind of looks like a Cybertruck anyway. But there we go. Good condition. Starting at $1. How could you go wrong? Letter O. Letter O. Mini rig there on letter O. All right, and there is everything currently for sale. If you have any questions about any of the items, please let me know. If there's anything you want to see again, let me know. I'm going to take down Barada because nobody cares about him, and he's $100 cheaper than the cheapest you can get him. So I'll put up something else for him since nobody's interested in Barada right now. Because he's too cheap to just be waiting on a minimum bid. Let's see what else we got. What's this? AFA 80, Power of the Force, Luke Jedi Knight. It's a PDT 8 is the name of the mini rig. PDT 8. Paul David Tom 8. Let's look up what one of these things goes for. AFA 80. There you go. Personnel Deployment Transport. I didn't even know that one. $14.99. There's a sold one. It's an AFA 85. This one's an 80. So still easily over $1,000 this is going to be. So we're going to start off at $1,000. Oh, did Massey Michael just bid on Barada? All right, then we're going to put a pin in Luke. We'll take Barada back out. Got that minimum bid in there. Need an 85 grade dignitary? Well, this one's only an 80, even though all the subgrades are 85, so can't help you. Add-on Lando, fair deal for Aaron. Well, I don't know if it's a fair deal at $500, but it's a great deal for Aaron. The Luke X-Wing is an 85, man. That's why I couldn't find any comparables. I couldn't even find an 80 out there. All right, I think we're out of bidders on the Tri-Logo Lando, though, so we will call it. Where is it? Letter S. Tri-Logo Clipper Lando going to Aaron Romine for $510. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Aaron Romine. Great deal, buddy. Enjoy the Clipper. Great card. Rare card. Tough to find. Good deal, great deal. Sold to Aaron Romine. Yeah, I know this is worth well over $1,000 just looking at comparables. So this is an AFA 80. The card is an 85, the bubble is an 80, and the figure is a 90. I see absolutely nothing wrong with the bubble, so if they just weren't jerks about it, this would be an 85. But there you go. Starting at $1,000, $1,000 hauler. Power of the Force. Can I get a close-up on you? Yes. W. What's W? W is an AFA 80, Y near mint, Han Solo trench coat with the blank lapel, Power of the Force. Card 75, bubble 85, figure 85. It's currently at $1,250 with Kyle Bolenball. Kyle, you're cleaning up on this rack, man. You're leading on 3 of these. You know what a good deal is, man. Kyle is a great customer. He's always here. He's probably bought 1 million Min on cards from Taco Tuesday, which I'm sure he's gotten a great deal on 99.999% of them. He wanted to see you again. You. Happy Taco Tuesday, Sean Conover. You is unpunched. She looks good. Very nice. Card 75, bubble 85, figure 85, and it got an AFA 75. How does that happen? How is it 75, 85, 85, and it's a grade of 75? That's nonsense. And the only reason I could see is right at the very bottom, right here, there's a little dog ear, just from where it was bent a little. So there's a little crease right there at the bottom, maybe a half an inch long. But how is that a 75, 85, 85, and it comes out to a 75? That's nonsense. That's an 80. That's what that is, at least. All right, here's everything that's spinning right now. Letter E is only at $25, and one of those working definitely just sold on IC Auction House Deal No Deal for like $250. So letter E is a steal. Yeah, Matthew Michael, perfectly fine, except the grades were 75, 85, 85. And it got a 75. Your thing makes complete sense, what you just said. If they were low 85s and the high was 70, it would get a 75 grade. But that's not what happened here. It got a 75 and the high grades were 85s. 175, 285s. That's like that Imperial Dignitary. That's insane. It's got 180. The first is 80. Card is an 80. The bubble is a 90. And the figure is a 90. So it's got 2 90s and an 80, and it doesn't get an 85? That's nonsense. But yes, I completely agree with you, Matthew Michael. If that was the way that these numbers worked, I would be fine with it. But they're not. Because they just took the lowest number and didn't do any average or anything. Kyle Bolenbaugh taking over everything on the big spinning wheel. $86 to the 74 behind the scenes. All right, so 86 plus 86 plus 74 divided by 3 equals 82. So you're saying that's how they do it? I don't know. I think that's nonsense, man. What about the 90s? Explain to me the 90s. Low 90s? They were low 90s? You know? What about the Luke Jedi? Card 85, bubble 80, figure 90. And it's got an AFA 80. It makes no sense, man. There should be some kind of basic math. Yeah, I guess. And I hear you on that one, man. But what I'm saying is, like, the Imperial Dignitary. An 80 plus a 90. Alright, say it's like an 81 plus a 91 plus another 91. Divided by 3. should be an 87.6. So explain that one. Because it's an AFA 80, but the math comes out to 87.6, even if it has the lowest possible 80 number and the lowest possible 90 number. It still comes out to an 87.6, which is an AFA 85. But unfortunately, I'm staring at a label that says AFA 80 because their math is not real. I agree, the math is stupid. It really is, man. There is no rhyme or reason to it. And there should be. I mean, it's a graded number. It's, you know? I have an Obi-Wan that's an AFA 80 overall recently. Same figure, same grades as a 75 now. Weird. I hear you, man. There is no logic. Yeah. Can't find logic in a system that wasn't based on it. Jason McKee. That's funny, man. Good quote. Need to embroider that on a pillow. I'd throw it on my couch. Let me know whatever you guys want to see. If I've been dragging my feet on calling something, let me know. I'm happy to call it. I don't know. Let me know anything you want. As much as I'm enjoying our chat about math, we gotta have something more fun to talk about. Bobby Lugo. Let's put more ungraded up. No stupid math. There you go. Let's find more ungraded for you. Letter A is at $10. It's just a beater stormtrooper. No blaster. No blasters. No blasters. All right, let's find something to call. T is at $200. That's kind of cheap, but whatever. AFA 85 B-Wing pilot for $200. If anybody wants to get in on that, that's a steal. But I think I might call that one next. $200 is kind of cheap for that. I'm going to let that spin for a minute because it is an AFA 85. Let's call the AFA 75 Leia Endor for Kyle Bullenball, letter U. We're going to call letter U. Put up Snowies and Biker Scouts and a touch of AT-AT drivers. Okay. Alright, letter U is AFA 75 Leia Endor, card 75, bubble 85, figure 85. Another one the math don't work out on. Going once, going twice, going thrice. 450 Kyle Bullenball. Sorry, I'm having a problem pasting. It's sold. I don't have any Nintendo Star Wars games at the moment. Sorry, brother. Where the heck is Leia? Oh, it's letter U. I was like, where the heck is Leia? I was looking for it on the big wheel. Alright, let's see if we can make everybody happy. Ungraded Biker Scout. Power of the Force Biker Scout. This one's worth a bunch of money. So it does have some problems, so you could get a good budget one, but this is a Power of the Force Biker Scout. It's probably worth at least $1,400. I'm going to start it off at $850 today, so it'll definitely get a bid. $850. Great bubble on him. No cracks, no breaks, no nothing. Little dent right there, but you can't tell from the front. As you can see. The major issues, there's a little dog ear crease right there. There were 2 staples put into the tab that are no longer there. And there is a white little bit of litho tear. But that is a Power of the Force Biker Scout. That is easily a $1,400 card. And I'm starting it off at whatever the heck I just said, $850. So there you go. So hopefully everybody's happy. It's ungraded and it's Biker Scout. So that checks both the boxes for Adrian Coate and somebody else. Kyle Bowlenball. There we go. And there's no math involved. The letter of the B-Wing pilot, he is letter T as in Tom. Letter T as in Tom on the B-Wing pilot. There you go. So you can see the letters. You got it, babe. I'm not allowed to call anything. The boss says so. It's alright. Gives you guys time to bid. If you want me to show you anything, I'm happy to show you. Hello, dear. I didn't call anything. Got a couple bids. Ah, there you go, Adrian. See you in a few minutes. Yeah, look at this. My price is cheap here. Look. The last 2 Luke Jedi Power of the Force to sell on eBay, neither is graded. Mine's graded in 80, so neither of these are graded. And they were $971 and $944 plus tax, plus shipping. But mine has shipping as well. But plus tax, mine doesn't have that. And these went for almost $1,000, both of these, and neither of them are graded. So you figure grading costs $100, plus mine is an 80, which is sure as heck better than whatever this is. With a big old crease right there. Look at that. Big old crease. That ain't graded an 80. No way, no how. And it went for $944. So mine is a great deal. Look, and it's even got a squish bubble. Look down here. Look at this card. Squish bubble. Look at the wave to that card. And that sold for $944.10. Mine is an AFA 80. That would grade a 70, maybe. So I'm not insane. I just re-looked it up just to make sure. And my price is cheap. Super cheap. Starting bid. Super cheap. At $1,000. Super cheap. For what it is. I know it's expensive because it's $1,000, but it's cheap for what it is. Alright, if anybody wants to see anything, let me know. Happy to show you. I'm going to call all the loose figures again and put you out new loose figures because I'm bored and just sitting here. So let's start off with letter A is a Stormtrooper going to Massey Michael, 10 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So next up, Taiwan R2-D2 going to Ken Scott for $28. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $28. Next up, Chewbacca Complete going for $15 to Bobby Lugo. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So letter X is at $375 with Kyle Bowlenball. That's an AFA 70 Lumat, card 70, bubble 85, figure 85. Once again, the math doesn't work out. Letter D is Wicket. Going once, twice, 3 times. Complete Wicket. $45. Mr. Krieger. Or no, Mrs. Krieger. Michelle Krieger. See, I'm learning, Michelle. Called you Michael last week. But I got it right this week. Next up, Ken Scott for FX7 for $10. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $10 has sold. All right, next up, Tuscan Raider Complete, $31. Steal of a deal for a Tuscan. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Michelle Krieger. Next up, Chief Chirpa, Massey Michael, $16. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Massey Michael. Hail to the Chief, baby. Alright, it's Hail to the King, baby. Right? Duke Nukem, for all you Duke Nukem heads out there. Massey Michael, IG88, matte finish, going once, going twice, going thrice, $21. Sold. Letter U has a starting bid of $850. No one has bid on it yet. But I put a cheap starting bid so it would get some action. But nothing has happened with it yet. I think it's worth $1,400 all day long, so it's cheap. Alrighty, let me get you out some new complete figures. I'm going to take down these ones and I'll bag them up in a minute. And I'll get you out 8 new ones. Okay. Starting off at letter A, this is becoming an increasingly hard one to find, as much as it seems like it shouldn't be hard to find, but it is. Need one of those. Okay, letter A is going to be a Han Solo Bespin. And as you can see, the reason why I'm saying it's harder and harder to find these is because he is not scalped. His hair is not scalped in the front. And they all are, or most of them are, because it's just the way the figure was designed. That his hair, the front of his hair, hangs out farther than his head. So they all get scratched right there. This one does not have those scratches, which makes him special. So there you go. He's got a little nick on his fingertip there. Nice lines. Good hair. No scratches on the front of his hair. And he is complete. Starting at $1, letter A, Han Solo Bespin with the good hair. Letter A. Letter B. How about a Klaatu with a very beautiful, nice, thick white cape? It's a really good looking Klaatu. I know it's just a Klaatu, but I really like these ones with a really good cape if they're still intact, you know? Nice, super thick cape. It's cool. He's in great condition. So letter B is going to be Klaatu. Look at that nice, thick cape. It's nice and clean and bright white. Very good. Very good. Very good. Letter B, Klaatu. With a nice fuzzy cape. Letter C. How about a Luke X-Wing pilot? He's got good emblems. His helmet's nice and white. His emblems are nice. Got some mild scratching. Some knuckle there. Butt and back a little bit. But still, really nice display piece. Perfect for inside an X-Wing, but also great if you're just looking at him from the front. And he does have his blaster. Starting at $1. Letter C, as in Charlie, Luke X-Wing. Alright, letter D, let's do a Imperial Officer. Very nice condition. Yeah, there is a little scratch there. Teeny tiny scratch right there. Let me see if I can get it to show you. It's very, very small. Yeah, you can see it right there. But no biggie. It's a very nice figure. Great condition. And he is complete. Starting at $1. Can't go wrong. Letter D, as in... Dang, that's a nice Imperial Commander. A, B, C, D, E, F, F. We're going to do a Lando. Complete Lando. Letter F. And he's smiling. When you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, oh yeah, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. There you go. Smiling Lando. Good cape. Got his blaster. Complete. He is letter F. Letter G is going to be Yoda. Yoda. Living in a swamp down in Dagobah. Really nice, actually. Look at his fingers. No scratches. And look at his toes. No scratches. Very, very nice. Usually his little toes and his knuckles are all scratched up, but this one is like very nice. I don't see any scratches on him at all. And he is complete. Very nice Yoda. Yoda, Yoda. Letter G as in he is an OG Yoda. Next up, since we got Yoda out there, why not a Luke Bespin? This is a good Luke Bespin. He's in nice condition. Got his blaster and his saber. He is complete. Got good paint on him. Great paint. Complete figure. Very nice condition. And if you buy this one, and you buy this one, you can go, I can't believe it. That's why you fail. And then everyone will know that Luke is a failure. How nice. Oh, Luke Skywalker. What a terrible protagonist you are. Nice Hoth Rebel Commando. And he's got the painted boots. There's ones with molded boots. There's one with painted boots. He is a painted boot. Painted boots. Come on, man. Zoom here. That's why it's written. There we go. Nice condition on him. Great paint. And his boots are the painted boots, so that's great paint for the painted boots. I don't even know why I'm here. That's what Luke says. Luke on Endor on Dagobah is the whiniest dude in the world. But to be fair, if I was on Dagobah, I would probably be extremely whiny as well. Because Dagobah is not where I would want to be. It is a dump. There is no bonus to Dagobah. It is just a dump. I mean, granted, Yoda lives there, so that's kind of cool. But still, even if it was like, hey man, Yoda lives here on this Dagobah place. You want to go there on vacation? I'd be like, nah. Because Dagobah's a dump. Gonna need my lamp to get out of this thing. Slimy, my mud hole, my home this is. Stupid Luke. If you didn't know, I'm not the biggest fan of Luke Skywalker. I like the bad guys. But also, Luke Skywalker, if he wasn't there and R2-D2 was just allowed to do his own thing, the movies would have turned out exactly the same. All cameras, please. Look at that. My own wife saying, I'm sick of looking at your ugly face. Put on the cameras. Fair enough, dear. Fair enough. Rebel Soldier is letter I. Hoth Rebel Soldier, letter I. As in, he works on an ice planet. Letter I. All right, and there you be, folks. Feel free to ask me any questions on anything that's spinning. If there's anything else you want up, you let me know. Anything I could show you, let me know. If you want me to show you the Biker Scout again, that's only $850 starting bid that nobody's touched, let me know. Or if you want me to show you the AFA 80 Luke Jedi that is just as inexpensive as the last two that sold on eBay that were not graded, but for some reason still has no bids, let me know. Just saying, you guys must not be looking for those because they're good deals. And that's okay too. I don't mind pulling them down, selling them next week, putting them on Deal No Deal, popping them on the IC. What letter is Luke Bespin? Luke Dagobah. He is letter H as in... How do you do, Luke Bespin? You guys ever have cheerwine? It's freaking delicious. It is a southern thing. It's soda. It's like cherry soda. But I don't know if you guys have that. I never saw it before I moved to Tennessee. It's delicious. I got about 1,000 men on cards behind me. If there's anything different that you guys would like, or if you'd like to request a... Power of the Fork Luke is letter S as in Sam. Letter S as in Sam. There he is on the far right. Cheerwine is better in the glass bottles. You are absolutely correct, Tom Hip. Absolutely correct. Much better in glass bottle. But what are you going to do? There was a can in the fridge. Take what you can get. Know what I mean? Take what you can get. Any Luke Jedi Blue Sabermen on cards? Not currently at the moment that I have noticed. Sorry, bud. Sorry, pal. Not that I know of. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, yes. Bring me a dream. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, make him the sweetest that I ever seen. Can you show E? Yeah. It's a clock, alarm clock. I couldn't get it to work, but I don't have the plug-in adapter, so maybe it'll work if you got that. I don't know. Or if you could pirate one from something else. The things still spin. It's got buttons and dials and the whole kit and caboodle right there. Any ungraded Luke Jedi or Bespin? Possibly. But I got nowhere to put it. Need to finish up the bidding on the things that we got. But maybe next week. I got that Tri-Logo one, but you didn't want it last week. I cannot get it to work. I did just see one sell on Deal No Deal, though. I think it sold for like $200 or something. But it was working, the one on Deal No Deal. Yeah, there's one. It was working, and it sold on Deal No Deal, $200, just like last week. I knew I saw it. Later, Skater. Thanks. So I usually not.
Yeah, you usually don't.
Sorry, I'm on it.
It's okay. I'll see you in a bit.
Yep. All right, folks, it is 7:48. I gotta do this again. I hate to be that guy and keep telling you, but starting bid of $1,000. This is an AFA 80. The last two to sell on eBay were ungraded. One was super wavy and a squished bubble, and it sold for $960. So this is super cheap. It's okay if there's no bids and nobody needs it. Totally fine. I understand that. But that is super cheap. And that Biker Scout is also super cheap. I can't believe we don't have bids on those two. But that's okay. If nobody needs them, nobody needs them. If you already got them, you already got them. If you're not collecting that particular one, I totally get it. But they're just chilling there. For well below market. But if I'm less lazy and actually put up a post on the IC, I'm sure they'll sell for more money. So really, no worries. Just wanted to bring it up again because it's just, I can't believe it doesn't have a bid. Everybody except me loves Luke Skywalker. Rod M. Schwartz takes over on the clock at 40 bones. Kyle Bolenbaugh takes over on H at 30 bucks. That's cheap. That Luke Bespin's in really nice condition. Yoda's cheap too. Dang, the loose figures are cheap. What's letter A at? Letter A is only at 20 bucks. That's a Han Solo Bespin without his front of his hair scraped. That's cheap. Luke X-Wing complete at $17. What's going on, folks? Here, I'm just going to put up the loose. And I'm going to read off the prices. Okay? Letter A is at $20. It's a Han Solo Bespin complete with good hair. Like, his hair is not scraped on the front of his head. Like, almost all of them. Next up, Klaatu with the fuzzy cape complete. He's at 20 bucks. Next up is a Luke X-Wing complete in good condition. Not perfect condition, but good condition. He's at $17. The blaster he's holding is worth $20. And it's a Luke. Next up, the Imperial Officer Complete is only at $15. He's also holding a $20 blaster. It's like you guys are getting a discount for taking the figure. Star Wars Clock Radio is at 40 bucks. Lando Smiling Complete is at $11. $11. And it's a variant. Yoda Complete is at $55. I mean, that's a Kane. Kane is worth 50 bucks. The snake is worth $25. His belt's worth 15 and his cape is worth 15. So just his parts are worth double. Not really, but like a lot more than $45 or $55. Then you got Luke Bespin. Great condition on that Luke Bespin. Great paint. Completely complete. And he's at 45 bucks. Steal of a deal. Hoth Rebel Commando complete. He's at $7. We even got a Wampa there for 30 bucks. Everything is a steal of a deal right now. Those loose figures are all super cheap. That Han Solo Bespin, that's insane. Super cheap. Well, Rockcliffe just made it a fair deal. But still cheap. But still, goodness gracious, folks. Those are some really good deals to be had. Especially if you're collecting loose figures, you're going to be paying $35 for that Luke X-Wing one day. And there's one just sitting there for 18 bucks. All right, get in your bids, folks. It's 7:54. I'm going to start calling stuff in like 1 minute. So bid now or forever hold your peace. We got bids rolling in real fast right now, too. Everybody's hopping on board. Get in your bids. Or you'll be crying when it sells for cheap. Any way to make the list bigger? Not really, man. Like bigger TV or a laptop or it's always tough on the phone, man. There. Temporarily, I can make it bigger, but it does cut into my viewing area. Can you read that? Also, you can't see EI down the bottom. Let's start with letter EI. The German poster. Yeah, laptop is much better. Laptop, or put me up on the TV on YouTube or something, it's always much better. It's tough on a cell phone. Too much stuff on a cell phone. Yeah, I know, dear. I'm going to call letter EI right now, so that'll be a non-issue for right now. I'm going to make it smaller for next time, but I'm just trying to make it a little bit bigger for right this second. Letter EI going to Jason McKee. That's the ESB German poster. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $275. Sold. Mr. McKee. Alright, all you cool cats, I'm going to go up to letter A, and I'm going to start there, and I'm going to work my way down. So if you want to get in on any of these things, oh, Todd Atkins, new bid on A, new bid on H. I'll start with a speeder bike. Letter P at $40, speeder bike, Brent Riggs. Here, we'll start on these. Letter P is the speeder bike, going once, going twice, going thrice, sold. Very nice condition, complete speeder bike right there. Next up, we're going to call the PDT-8 for Mr. Darren Oscovare. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Land speeder with a melted seat and a missing sticker. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Steal of a deal at $20 or whatever it is. $22. $22? $22. Next up, the Wampa. Going to B. Sousen. Going once, going twice, going thrice, $30. All right, next up, Han Solo Bespin just got a new bid, so we're going to start with Klaatu Fuzzy Cape, complete, $20. Going for Sam Cobra. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up, Luke X-Wing complete. Going to Rockcliffe Homes, $45. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Complete Imperial Officer going to Michelle Krieger for $18. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up, the Star Wars Clock Radio. Going to Mr. Schwartz. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. $55. Is good deal. Guaranteed to be right twice a day. Alright, next up, Lando Smiling Complete. It is crazy how Lando just... Nobody buys Lando. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $16 for a Lando variant. Next up, Yoda Complete. Letter G, Yoda Complete, 75 doll hairs, Rockcliffe Custom Homes, sold. Alright, Luke Bespin Complete just got a new bid. Letter T is at $390 with Sean Conover, Rockcliffe. So we're going to skip Luke Bespin. We're going to go to the Hoth Rebel Commando. $15. Letter I going once, twice, 3 times. No problem, Rod. Thanks for bidding. Alright, our AFA Luke Jedi, nobody bid on, so we're going to skip him. Got a new bid on the B-Wing pilot. Kyle Bowlenball, the Han Solo Trenchcoat Power of the Force. Kyle, that's a good deal, buddy. Congratulations. Going once, going twice, going thrice at $12.50. AFA 80. Got another new bid on the B-Wing pilot. Another new bid on the B-Wing pilot. Lumat's got a new bid. Barada does not have a new bid. He's at $500. Matthew Michael. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Matthew Michael. Sold. Next up, Imperial Dignitary AFA 80. Going to Rockcliffe Custom Homes. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Rockcliffe, you got to tell me what your real name is, man, so I can call you something real. But I guess free advertising, right? There you go. All right, Lumat is the next one up. It is at $5.25 for Kyle Bowlenball. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Lumat. Sold. All right, Luke Bespin Complete for Mr. Atkins. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Han Solo Bespin Complete, going to Rockcliffe. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. C is already sold, Rockcliffe. Sorry, bud. They're just still spinning because I haven't pulled anything down yet. Last thing up is Sean Conover. Gonna win the B-Wing pilot, AFA 85 archival B-Wing pilot. Rockcliffe, it's at $420. All right, Rockcliffe just took over at $440 on the B-Wing pilot. Option is to you, Mr. Conover. And that's the last item of tonight. All we got left is the B-Wing pilot. Last item of the evening. We still got two dudes duking it out. Rockcliffe, you are... The option is to you. Sean Conover just brought it up to $450. So $450 is the current bid, Rockcliffe, if you wanted to go over that. Thank you, Sam Cobras. Have a great night, buddy. Sean Conover. All right, so it's going to Sean Conover. Going once, twice, three times. Thank you, Rockcliffe. And Sean Conover, you got it, buddy. Congratulations. All right, and that one is sold, so I've just got to do my thing and say thank you very much for being a member of the IC. And remember that it's very simple to be a great member of the Imperial Commissary. You got to do three simple things. You got to teach, you got to learn, and you got to grow this hobby that we love so much. Thanks for joining me for Taco Tuesday. I'll be back next week with a bunch of new stuff because I am making a buying trip from Maine till Nashville, which is like 18 hours of stopping and buying toys. So I will see you on the flip side. Catch you next week. Have a wonderful week, wonderful weekend, and thank you very much for being part of the Imperial Commissary. May I be the one to wish you a happy and healthy and prosperous Taco Tuesday. Good night.